Almighty God, ruler of heaven and earth, we beseech thee to inspire and guide all our counsels and actions, so that we may always walk in the path of justice, love, and charity to one another. Help us with thy grace to do only those things that will promote the unity, happiness, and prosperity of Nigeria. Amen.
Amen.
I welcome you all to our hearing today. But let me start by apologizing for this late start. I hope you understand that the Senate is so busy now because there are activities that is going on. There are so many committees set to attend these matters. And our colleagues are in those committees because of the nature of it and the expediency of such committees. Many of them are not here, but we hope that as we continue, that they will join us in the hearing. But rather than sit down and keep waiting for all of them, it's our step to continue with this hearing now, and then join us wherever they need us. So before we start, again, I'll start apologies, and I will allow my vice to introduce himself.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Yes, my name is Senator Ibrahim KADET. I represent Kaduna Secretariat District, the Vice Chairman of this committee. You are most welcome.
Thank you. And I'm Senator EMMANUEL. I represent the South Senatorial District, and by the grace of God, the chairman of this committee. Again, I welcome you all. Clerk, please, first case.
Good evening, Mr. Chairman. The first case we have today is a petition from CADET KALU EMMANUEL versus the management of Nigerian Police Academy. KANO. This is the first year of the matter. The KALU EMMANUEL is there. The representative of Nigerian Police Academy is here.
Thank you.
Mr. Chairman, distinguished colleagues, invited guests, members of the Secretariat, I am representing committees. You are all welcome. For this distinguished committee shall be approved. Nothing but peace.
Hi, KALU EMMANUEL.
Hi, my name is KANO. Hereby swear to the place as a physical stop, to the truth, really truth, nothing but the truth. Here we go.
Thank you. I know you all mentioned your name. Who do you represent? gentleman on suit who doesn't. Oh. That's
Deputy Commissioner of Police,
yeah.
the Police Liaison Officer, National Assembly. My name is Bono Ulukuletet.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. Mr. KADET EMMANUEL, we have a petition. Sit down. We have a petition, and can you speak to it? Tell us why you brought this petition.
Good day, Mr. Chairman, distinguished senators, and members of the committee. My name is KANO from local government. My case was brought here because
Speak up.
my case was brought here because the committee in my academy, Poland, didn't conclude my case justly. It was unjustly concluded, sir.
So what did they say you do? What did they say you do? Or you did?
Said I was involved in exam malpractice.
Were you involved? They say you were involved in exam malpractice. Were you involved in exam malpractice?
No, sir.
What exactly did you do that necessary?
So on the day of my examination, my venue was changed and
Your venue
yes,
for the exam
examination
was changed from
from initial venue to another venue.
still within the same campus.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Same campus with different venue.
Different buildings.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So before the exam, I received a call from a road safety officer who called and told me that my elder sister had an accident.
Where were you when you received this call?
I was in the academy, sir.
Where were you in the hostel? Were you by the examination hall? Where were you?
I was in the examination hall in
You were in
Vice.
the examination hall. And you received a phone call
Yes, sir.
which says that what?
My sister had an accident and I went to visit my mom.
I went to visit my mother.
Yes, along Abuja Expressway. So when I received the call, I called my dad immediately. And I told him that I should not worry myself, that I should focus on my examination. So on getting to the venue, one of my classmates told me that the venue had been changed. So on going to the changed venue, my supervisor collected my phone from me because now asked me to go to the front seat and sit down, which I did. And he now called my exam officer and explained what happened. After which I wasn't given any exam malpractice form to fill.
Why is that?
Then he now asked me to sit at the front seat, which I did. And after the examination, my examiner now called me and gave me back my phone. And I apologized to him because I told him what happened.
I apologize to you.
Yes, sir. But I told him what happened that I think on the phone. So a few weeks later, I was called by the Senate to come and defend a case of malpractice. When I got to the Senate, I was asked if I knew why I was there. I told them, no, sir, I didn't know. Then the Senate chairman now told me that I was involved in exam malpractice. And I told him that, sir, I haven't been involved in malpractice since I was admitted to the academy. He now called my lecturer and asked them to bring the malpractice form. And my lecturer now told them that there is no exam malpractice form, I don't fill any form. And that gave me a sheet of paper to narrate what happened in the example, which I did. After which my HOD, Dr. Paul Amen, now we're now discussing with the chairman that I didn't fill any exam malpractice form. Why am I someone? before now started arguing between themselves, and I was asked to go out, which I did. Then a few months later, I was told by the admin block and I was issued a discharge letter. Thank you, sir.
All right. All right, that's all of the story, right?
Yes, sir.
Sir, please respond to him.
Thank you very much, sir. Distinguished Chairman and Honorable Distinguished Vice Chairman. Sir, it's straightforward, sir. We've checked the records. The ex-cadet, because it's no longer a cadet, it's an ex-cadet, was dismissed and discharged from the academy. One for unlawful possession of a cell phone. Now, every cadet of the Nigerian Police Academy is aware that you are not allowed to hold, use, or possess a cell phone
Anywhere on the campus.
anywhere on campus. And he's been in the academy for upwards of 4 or 5 years, so he knows the rules. That is on one side. And the academy cadet discipline which is very clear. If you're called with a cell phone, you are discharged from the academy. That is on one side. On the other side, he had a cell phone with him at the examination center. The course was chemistry 311. And when they opened the phone, they found that there were some shots, they taken some snapshots of some materials related to the course. So this matter was investigated by the examination malpractice committee. And subsequently a report was sent to the Senate, the academy. The Senate sat, not only on this case, there were about almost 20 cases that were decided by the Senate on that day. 10 of them recommended for discharge, 5 for a year suspension, and another 7 for 1 semester suspension based on the gravity of the that was brought before the Senate. That is a summary of it. If I may beg your name to quickly just say that the police academy is to train future police officers for the force. And we have to be very strict on some of these matters because we hold the nation the duty to turn out to be the best. We did submit a presentation to the committee, and I want to draw your attention, sir, to paragraph 6 on the history of this ex-cadet. That paragraph is very clear. Ex-cadet KALU EMMANUEL was admitted to the Nigerian Police Academy in 2017 as a member of regular plus 5. During his course of training, he was relegated to RC6 because of his academic deficiencies. Despite his relegation from RC6 to RC5, he left academy at the time for 20 continuous days. You cannot leave the police academy without a pass. Every cadet is aware. This cadet went missing without official relegation for 20 days and was further relegated for 7 before this matter came up. I believe the academy was very, very lenient today. I wish to assure the chairman, sir, that any of this had happened when I took over as commandant, this SKD would not have been able to even cheat in the exam. It would have been done well. I can't speak for the commandant also to see that. And also for this case of exam malpractice, the question I asked is why was someone charged court? Because it's also a crime under our laws. But they said there were other things that were considered there. Probably because his father is an ex-police officer and as a family police officer. And they allowed him to go. So in a nutshell, sir, that is why when we got here, and also to point out, sir, that this matter has been petitioned by a lawyer to the supervising minister, the Minister for Police Affairs. We are waiting the response to that. This matter has been taken to the House of Rep. We are also waiting to address this matter with the House of Rep. before being brought before the Senate and this distinguished committee. That's all about this.
Thank you. Please turn off your mic. SKDET. You heard what the Commandant said.
Yes, sir.
When were you admitted to the cadet?
2017, sir.
2017. Okay. And this incident we're talking about, when did it occur?
Last year, sir.
2024.
Yes, sir.
Now, you were on regular 5, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And 2017 when you were admitted, that's regular plus 5.
Yes, sir.
Right? No,
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And then, at some point, you were relegated to regular plus 6.
Yes,
Is
sir.
that correct?
Yes, sir.
When was that?
2023.
2023.
Yes, sir.
What did you do?
Because of my academic performance.
Because of what?
Academic performance.
Academic performance.
Yes, sir.
Then at some other point, you were now also relegated to regular plus 7.
Yes,
Is
sir.
that correct?
Yes, sir.
So what happened? Why did you do that?
Because of the carryover, sir.
For carryover. What about what the commandant said about you being AWOL for 20 days? And you remember that, or it didn't happen?
Sir, it happened. I took the pass. And I went for my grandma's.
Your pass for how long?
3 days, sir.
3 days. How many days did you spend?
19 days.
So you were 19 days. So you were AWOL for 3 months, right? You were AWOL for those days, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, I will have my colleague to ask this question.
Just to find out, were you ever found in possession of a cell phone in school?
Yes, sir.
You were found
Yes,
in
sir.
possession of that cell phone,
Yes, sir.
even during the examination.
Not during the examination, sir.
At what time?
At the exam venue, sir.
Exams,
Venue.
premises.
Then,
What's the difference? What's the difference? What's the difference between exam, the venue and then the exams here? Thank you.
all right, this is a very straightforward matter, and I really sympathize with your father, who himself is an ex-officer. When I first read your case, I was going to plead that you should at least suspend you for a year. But I'm reading through that you suspended year in, year out, year in, year out.
Sir, I've never
No, I've spoken to my dad. You started with regular course 5. Something happened, whether for academic reason or not, but something happened. And then we were relegated to regular course 6. From regular course 6, you are now moved down to regular course 7. What would I plead for him to do? Move to regular course 10? I mean, it's difficult for me to come at that. Did you take this case to House of Rep as is alleged? Is this case before the House of Representatives?
Please.
So when did you, okay, turn off your phone, let the father talk. Sir, did you take this case to the House of Representatives?
Yes, sir.
When did you take the case there?
At the same time, I brought the matter.
Yeah, but you cannot do that. You can't have the case there, have the case here. It's the same national, see, what people don't understand that it's the same National Assembly. Whether it's called the House of Rep or the Senate, it's the same body, it's the same House, National Assembly. Now, have they had your case at the House of Rep?
I never called me.
Eh?
I've not been called for any.
Maybe because they look at merit and probably didn't see any merit in it.
They have not called me.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe they didn't see any merit in the case.
What?
What led to this, sir? My chairman, sir, I'm very sorry for what happened. I was seriously retired. I have 2 kids that God gave me, this of God. Himself and my late daughter, a final year student, medical student, Abuja, who was coming home. The same day we were writing the exam to see my late wife, who was sick at National Hospital. I got an accident along KADET, Abuja, and died instantly with the driver. Now it was that incident he called me. The road safety picked the phone of my daughter, saw the name there, his name, and called him. It was there, then he called me, I took the road safety number. I said, don't worry, write your exam, I know what to do. But then I called the safety. There I then have to meet her. Where I saw my daughter. Now, what? The same day as I came back that day, my wife died, National Hospital. But I'm not informed I was writing the exam. So, the scenario that what happened, I never know what happened in the school. But I'm very sorry, working 35 years as a seriously old man like me, I wouldn't bother me. All what I worked is went away from doing. Now, the straight out from school, 27 years. Where will they start? Where can I start? I'm only pleading. For the house.
Let me find out something, please. Whose picture is this?
It's my late daughter.
Your late daughter. Why did you decide to attach this?
No, why I did this, sir?
Why did you attach this?
Why I did this, sir? That what happened, why it was on that food. That was why I tried to know.
But you know that this is dehumanizing. Look at it, your daughter attaching this. Can't you just attach a death certificate or something like that? Don't you look at it as dehumanizing?
So, sir, I'm very sorry for what happened. That was how I wrote. So that can help me. Let's I just finish at school and come.
All right, turn off your poster. See, I truly sympathize with your situation. No doubt about it. To have 2 calamities happening to you on the same day, it is something that is that is traumatic. It can be traumatic. See, I asked your son a very, I don't want to use the word technical question. I asked him, I said, where were you when they called him? He said, in the examination hall. I said, they called you in the examination hall, you had your phone with you. He said, yes. And he also said that they changed venue. And then he went to another venue, he was still with his phone. When he was caught by an invigilator with the phone. So what I'm trying to say is that the act, the death and all that is not the reason why he had the phone. He had his phone with him before the unfortunate incident with the daughter. And if it's true, I don't have any reason to doubt the commandant. And I'm sure, are you aware that you are not supposed to have phone on the campus? You are aware. So he's aware that he's not supposed to have phone with him at all, anywhere on the campus. Not only did he not have it with him, he also had it in the examination hall. And for what I hear, unless he wants to deny it, that when he opened the phone, that it had some materials of the exam, which is chemistry we're writing on the phone. Well, I'm not going to debate that. You shake your head that may not be true. I concede that to you. But the question I asked, I'll ask again. What do you want me to plead for now? When he has been stepped down 1, 2, 3. Your mates have graduated, right? So they've since graduated. Am I going to ask that you should go back now regular? This regular course what now? 10? 8. Regular course 8. When you are regular course 5. I don't know. I would have to do with it. issue of discipline in institutions like that, like the police, the army, all of those things, we try not to really interfere into that matter of their discipline. We try not to interfere at all. Because they have a standard and we cannot dilute that standard that they have. Now, if this was one incident, maybe second incident, I would have pleaded, the Senate would have pleaded that they should please take him back. But this is the third incident. This is the fourth. Really, fourth. From regular 5 to 6 or 6 to 7. Now I'm not going to say go to regular 8. That's the difficulty that I face. And so I sympathize with the situation, the loss of your daughter and wife. And all that we are going through now. But my hands are really, our hands here in the Senate is really tight. But let me go back to the commandant. My colleague just whispered into my ear. See, if there's anything the police can do for him, but we cannot force anything. But if there's anything the police can do, you mean within
the police or
the commandant, the academy.
Why we are saying this is because of the situation, particularly having eyes from the father. The situation and having lost his daughter, his wife, and what is happening to his son now. If there is anything you can think of, to do on this, is there anything you can do?
Honestly, sir, it's a very, very pathetic picture that the father has painted. But you see, sir, unfortunately, as the commandant, I carry the body of the discipline of that institution. Now, what will I even do? If, like the chairman says, you suspend it for a year, I will bring a 27, and honestly, I don't want to hurt the feelings of the father. So I don't want to use the word I should use about this boy. Apparently his father does not know. In the police, we call him a bad type. I will now bring him into a class of much younger boys and girls that we are molding and subject them to his influence. He's way older than, about 6 years older.
What we are saying is that we're not saying that you bring him back to quality. If there is anything, we have other things that we can do with him. Since he has been trained for a period of about 5 years, and maybe he could be of service to the college, possibly not as a cadet. Maybe just to understand and appreciate the plight of the father. I don't know, just as a commandant, I don't know whether you can.
Yes, sir. What would have been better? What would have been good for the father? Because, again, he did not complete his academics. He did not finish his academic study. So, because some cadets were dismissed from course 7. Days before their PO for drugs, drug addiction, drug use. Days before their PO. They have finished 4 years. They are bagged, at least theoretically, bachelors in their various disciplines. But in view of this dismissal, they are not able to get anywhere with anything. Now, in this case, this young man here has not completed any part. He has not completed any part of the training. He has not completed the academic side. So, it's not a question of giving a job in Poland. If I can't bring it back as a cadet, which we cannot do, then there's nothing we cannot find.
All right, my colleague John Watson, like I said before, as the cost of our deliberations, as they free themselves from other committees that they belong to, trickling in. So my colleague is here, please will introduce himself.
Chairman and colleagues, I'm Senator Joseph Ikpeya. I'm a member of this committee.
Thank you. All right, I'm sorry again. I haven't listened to both parties. and having taken into cognizance as well the documented behavior of the ex-CADET, and given the fact that he has been relegated two times before from regular 5 to 6 to 7, and also given the fact that he has aged to the point that if he were to be taken back, he will be amongst much younger cadets, this committee has no other options but to upheld the decision of the commandant to have him dismissed, and that will be the decision of this committee. Next.
Distinguished Chairman, members, the second matter you have today is the petition from CPL POLYCARP Masaka against Nigerian police force. This is the first hearing. POLYCARP, are you around? Nigerian police force. Nigerian police force.
I, ex-corporal SHAMAKLSHA, do solemnly swear that the evidence I shall give for the distinguished committee shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God. Amen.
This is the understanding this. You solemnly swear that the evidence I shall give before this distinguished committee shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God.
All right, Mr. POLYCARP.
Sir.
We are ready. Are you on? Okay, very well. You can welcome to this committee, and please tell us why you're here.
I'm here on the respect of a case that happened while I was in service. I joined the Nigerian police force on the 1st of November 2022. And throughout my service, I worked with on weapon detection, discipline, and NWANOSIKE. I never faced any disciplinary action, nor was I involved in any criminal activity until the unfortunate incident of April 2010 that resulted in my dismissal. On the 6th of April 2010, while on Kontagati at 5 p.m. in Abuja City, I quickly stepped out to purchase breakfast. I brought up in the north and from the north. So there's a particular place we do eat where we can get food from the north, not everywhere that we need. So during that period, I was violently confronted by 4 unknown assailants who attempted to snatch my rifle. I struggled ensued. In my effort to safeguard the rifle, I struck one of them with a rifle butt and ran towards Udumaka market. They pursued me and even opened fire and discharged a warning shot, yet the aggression continued, faced with imminent danger and determined not to allow the government weapon to fall into criminal hands. I was compelled to defend myself. An army patrol team later intervened escorted me to their barracks, and I immediately reported incident to my unit commander, Woman SP Patricia Adamu. Then, given the widespread incident of armed robbery and kidnapping in Niger State at the time, it was a clear matter of life and duty. Aftermath and dismissal. 1 month later, a petition was submitted by market officials alleging the death of an innocent civilian. I was detained at the Yoma police station and later transferred to the state CID OMONIYI, where I spent 1 year and 2 months in detention. Although the matter was amicably resolved with the deceased family, attached is a copy of case withdrawal from the court. I was subsequently dismissed after an unresumed trial. My prayers and ground for appeal. The deceased family currently withdraw their petition and obtain a court clearance copy attached. I prevented the theft of a government rifle protecting public security. I already served 1 year and 2 months in detention. A grave penalty consequence. I have a family man with 5 children. Now I'm an aged parent who depend on me, and I lost my father in this crucial time. My actions were solely based on self-defense while executing my duty. Since 2014, a close friend of mine, Mr. Wilson, has supported and sponsored my appeal. I have been a burden to him. Since then, yes, he has never turned his back at me. In conclusion, my action was driven by duty, survival, and devotion to safeguarding government programs. I remain loyal to the Nigerian police force and respectfully request the review of my case and the statement. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you. Before I ask any further question, officers,
Yes, sir.
are you from the headquarters?
Yes, sir.
From police headquarters here?
Yes, sir.
And so you have the authority of the IG to represent the police force here on this matter?
Yes, sir.
Very good. Please, can you respond to what is said?
Okay. Distinguished
But
Senator.
before that, let me ask this. Is this matter before any court?
Yes, it was in the court, but the time settled out of court. They obtained an affidavit of court clearance.
I heard you talking about someone help you on appeal. What appeal? Appeal to where?
Okay, appeal to First Provost Office.
Eh?
First Provost. Police First Provost Office.
Okay, provost.
Yes.
Okay. So this matter is not for any law court. Is that what you're saying?
No, it didn't go to any law court.
So what matter was settled at the court?
Okay. Is the allegation the market official in Ujumakara
That you killed somebody?
Yes.
Okay, that's the matter that was settled at the
Yes.
court.
Yes.
All right. Turn on your complaint. Please, can you respond?
Distinguished Senator Neda Emerson, Chairman of this esteemed committee, other senators, distinguished senators, members of this committee, ladies and gentlemen. I am Assistant Commissioner of Police, Mohammed Idris, First Provost Marshal, First Headquarters, Abuja. Sir,
I like your uniform, by the way.
thank you, sir. Sir, we got this petition from the Senate, according to our records. So when we got the petition, as customary, we sent communication to the command where he last served before he was dismissed from the force. And we got the comment of the Commissioner of Police, Abia State Command, and there was the own proceedings that he was tried after the incident. So I will read the comment of the Commissioner of Police Safety. See, this comment says, subject, that's the appellant now, was released by his unit commander, late ASP Patricia Adamu Oyeshima, proceed to police training school, NWANOSIKE, on a PC corporal promotion course, that's constable to corporal promotion course. But the ex-policeman did not proceed as directed. Rather, he went for a legal roadblock at Osisioma Junction, Aba. When they stopped a motorcyclist, the cyclist refused to stop. Then the ex-policeman used another motorcycle and pursued that motorcyclist to a Kiakbara market, Aba, where the motorcyclist fell and he started beating the man. The cyclist raised alarm for rescue, which attracted people within, and they rushed to the scene. Then the ex-policeman fired a shot from the rifle that was in his possession, killing a man and leaving 2 others wounded. But the ex-policeman was arrested and handed over to DPO Osisioma, who later transferred the case file and the suspect to State CID, OMONIYI, for district investigation. Thereafter, sir.
Right.
Yes, sir. Thereafter, he was tried in an audio room on a charge of discreditable conduct. And the adjudicating officer found him guilty and recommended punishment of dismissal. And it was upheld. So when we got this, and then we got this communication from the command, we wrote to the Deputy Inspector General of Police, Department of Finance and Administration, who has power to look into matters like this, the appeals. And in his own wisdom, after considering the facts and circumstances, rejected the appeal. In his wisdom, he submitted that the appellant failed to establish his case. Consequently, the appeal was rejected, sir. That is where we are.
Thank you.
You're welcome, sir.
Wisdom of your go ahead. I just want to ask 2 questions. But let me advise you. If the only way we can help is if you are honest with us. But if for any reason we find out that they're not honest, we dismiss the case. It's just as easy as that. Just a deep or a wide gap between your story and the story that they're giving us. That story is documented officially. They are telling us what you said happened. I didn't hear a story about the trailer. If I would have read the first thing about your rifle or AK-47, magically got stuck to the trailer, and the trailer zoomed away, and you tried to pursue on leg, on foot, and you couldn't catch him. And suddenly another vehicle came that took you now back to base. I'm trying to hear that from the police. I've not heard anything about that at all. Rather, what they say is one, that we are supposed to go on a promotion training, right?
Yes, sir.
That rather than go on that promotion training, we were found at a police checkpoint. Okay? My colleague said illegal checkpoint. Right? We were found at illegal checkpoint. And then you stopped a motorcyclist who didn't stop, and you pursued him. Got to a point where motorcyclists call for help. And that's where the fracas ensued. You said you fired a warning shot. That's what you said. I read it. But they are saying, and it's true, because when they settle out of court with the family, you not fire the shot that killed somebody.
I fired a warning shot.
Okay, before I one shot, so a rocket went up to the sky and came down. One shot go like this, right?
Yes.
And so, if you now hit somebody like this, it means it went to the sky, you push it back, and kill somebody, right? That's what we want us to believe. That's right. So, somebody died, anyhow, and you are settled with that person, and those people have withdrawn that case against you. But the fundamental case that they are making against you remains: one, that you were found in an illegal checkpoint. Two, that the rifle that was, is it AK-47? The AK-47 that was assigned to you had disappeared. Have you found it? Have you found it?
The rifle not disappeared.
Eh?
The rifle, you said that, the rifle did not disappear.
So
I
you
said
said
that the rifle back to me.
you got the rifle back.
Sorry, sir, please.
Oh, no, hold on. So where do you find the rifle? If you said, well, I read somewhere here that the trailer got stuck in the trailer drove off, you were trying to pursue the trailer. Is that not you?
No, there are two cases, sir. You are made,
Oh, there are two, that's a different case. Is that person here?
That's a different case.
Oh, that was you. Okay.
This case is from.
All right. So, sorry about that. Now, that we'll find illegal checkpoint, pursue the motorcyclist, got to a point where everybody descended on one descended on you, and then you fired a one shot that killed somebody. I want to establish one. That checkpoint, when you assigned them, how many of you were at that checkpoint?
I was not on checkpoint. I was on base guard.
You were what?
On base guard.
I was
at the base.
Base guard, well,
Yes,
base guard.
Yes, standard base.
So you are the base guard. What were you stopping the bicycle man and running after? You left base there and run after them.
I did not run after any bike man. I climbed a bike to go and eat there by the market side, where they do sell house of food there.
So are they aware that, okay, when you go on break, do you, how many of you were at that checkpoint? I mean, on that guard?
At that guard,
Yeah.
there were 4.
Okay, are the other officers aware that you were
Yes,
there?
they are aware.
Did they give statement?
I don't know whether they are they don't give any statements.
Oh, but why didn't you call them as witnesses?
I called them as witnesses.
Okay, then did they give statements? If you call them as your witnesses, did they give statements?
If they did say I will not be there,
No, they give.
because I was on detention. I will not know. They called. I was on detention in the Osisoma police station. Later I was transferred to CID office. If they want to, when I was inside the room, I stand alone. They tried me in the room. I stated all what inspired that very day.
So the officer now said that you were supposed to go on the training. You didn't go, and you were on that, whatever you call it, guard. Why would they send you on the training and then also put you on the guard? I'm confused. Anyway, let me give you to my colleagues. I'm sure they have questions to ask, but I'm already confused.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. That's a simple question. So you have admitted the fact that yes, so you killed somebody through a stray bullet. Yes, sir. Is that correct? Well, at what place, at what point did that happen? You understand what I'm saying? At what place and at what time did the incident happen?
Okay.
A stray bullet and killed somebody.
While I was going to where I would want to eat, I was blocked by 4 young men. So they stopped me. I thought maybe something happened that they want to report to me. I should assist them. And I started seeing them were dragging the rifle. And I came down from the bike. That's where we started struggle with the rifle. And I used the butt of the rifle and hit the other man on the one that was jacking the rifle on his knee. So I now ran towards the market for me to safeguard, thinking that the market people would now help me and save me. They were just watching at us as if we were acting drama. Until we continued struggling, that is where I fired the warning shot. That hit someone unknowing to me.
And somebody was killed.
Yes.
Somebody was killed. Instantly. Was it close by or at a far distance in the market?
I won't know because I didn't see the person that I bullet.
How today you don't see?
I didn't see because
you were not even aware at that time that
I was not aware, sir.
So it is not true that it was an incident of illegal checkpoint that something happened.
I didn't go for any checkpoint. This thing happened very close to Market Square. There was not any checkpoint around that place.
And you said you were not alone.
At the base guard. Yes, I was not alone.
Well, if I get it clearly, the only thing that can save you from this issue is to tell the truth. Because you are human being, very funny at times. Are you telling us that you were going to buy food to eat, you were in a bike, in the process, what will attack you, try to remove take your AK from you, that was your telling us?
Sir, I didn't even reach to where I was to eat. I was going to where
you are on your way to go and look for
yes.
something to eat.
Yes, sir.
They attack you to take your rifle from you. That was what you are telling us to what?
Yes, sir.
So
they stopped while I was on the bike. They stopped me. They come closer to me as if they want to like either report an issue or talk to me something like that.
Were you not riding the bike?
No, I was on the one.
You were a person on the bike?
I was a passenger on the bike.
And you were on uniform?
I was on uniform. With my rifle hung on me. So while the two young men were at my front talking to me, the other one stood side by side. So I was feeling the other one was like dragging my rifle. And I came down from the bike to like check what is happening.
So if I may ask you again, why did the bike man stop?
They stopped. No, it's your 4 young men that stopped us. He was like standing there.
Did they block the road? They say stop. Why did they stop and you continue? Why did you continue? Why did you stop? Why did the bike man stop?
When they asked us to stop, I was the one that told the bike man stop. I thought maybe they have a complaint to render because they saw me coming with a uniform and arm. To my surprise, they were checking my arm and they were asking me where am I going. So many questions. They want to distract my attention. It was an army patrol vehicle that took me out of them to their base. That is, I was the one that picked my call and called my unit commander. It was in the morning time.
What time?
Between 9, 10 a.m. in the morning. In the morning, yes.
Is there a procedure that when you are going to take your is it a standard procedure that when you are going to eat, take your weapon with you?
No, sir.
Why did your weapon right there?
Several used to happen. Once you keep your arm with somebody, at times they do remove ammunition from me. I experienced such a so because of that, I feel comfortable to leave my arm.
So it's not easy to take the ammunition, put it in your pocket, and then go and eat, and come back with the ammunition. See your story. Your story. You just like that makes sense. I'm sure that makes sense. But in any case, can we get a copy of that report?
Yes, sir. He asked me, but I'll put it together and get it to the clerk by Thursday, sir.
You got a report?
Yes, sir.
Okay, clerk. happened when? 2010?
Yes, 2010, sir.
Okay. Since then, have you taken this case anywhere else?
I've been writing several appeals, sir.
You don't write an appeal.
Yes, sir.
To them?
Yes, sir.
Since 2010?
Yes, sir.
Between 2010 and now, how many years ago?
How many years? 2010 to today is almost 15 years.
So, whether 15 years before you came?
No, I've been writing appeals since then.
To them?
Yes.
But you didn't go to court?
I didn't go to court.
Okay, you didn't come here?
I didn't come here. This is my first time of sending this.
That's what I'm saying. Why did you wait for 15 years? 15. So what do you want them? What's the prayer now? That they should reinstate you?
Yes, sir.
How old are you?
So I'm 45.
I'm 45 years now.
Yes, sir.
And retirement age in police is when?
60 years of age. 60 years of age.
60 years of age?
Yes, sir.
You are 45 now. But I don't understand why you waited for 15 years to make your first official report. Because the report is KANO. And in fact, they are telling us now that what was that?
No, sir,
Yeah, Peter was dismissed. The rest of them.
Okay, the one that was dismissed is just recently October, sir.
Of this year?
Yes, like I told you.
So when did he made that report? When did he appeal? Made that appeal to the police?
That is what I'm saying, sir. We got our office, as far as the records we have, our office got this appeal on the petition through the Senate. First time.
That's okay. No.
Yes, sir.
You read something. Okay. His matter was
brought to our notice.
No, I know this when he came to us.
Yes, sir.
The
proceedings.
Yes, the proceedings.
No, it was in 2010. He was when the incident happened. He was tried in an ordinary room, sir.
In 2010.
Yes, sir.
So this is what I'm saying, sir. Your mother was tried, and you were found guilty in 2010.
Yes, sir.
And you say you've been writing to them to do what now? Do you appeal?
Yes, I've been putting appeal.
Okay, and so did he appeal?
That is what I'm telling you now, sir. What
So
I have, the records I have in our office, there is no appeal from him.
Okay. That's a response on this. The response of your letter to the Senate.
Yes, sir.
Please turn off your. Okay.
Dated the 9th of December 2025. This was the response. Brief of the respondent on the subject matter. Read. Appeal against dismissal. If you look at it, it has been treated, and what you are telling us is that the appellant failed to establish his case, and his claims were widely allowed to That means there was something like an appeal before this matter.
Well, that's the record we have.
That's what
it's not even an issue. The issue is that he had appealed and it was dismissed. What was this?
This one is the response to the letter of the 9th of December.
Okay.
What they are telling us that the matter has already been dealt with.
Yeah, you'll be dealt with. The problem before them will be dealt with. But the issue with you, sir, how did you wait from 2010 to 2025 December? Well, you may have got a petition in October or November, right? Why did you wait until November or October 2025 to bring your matter?
I was not aware of taking my petition to the Senate. It was someone that advised me that I should take my matter to the Senate. And I said, okay, I don't know anybody in the Senate. So I now put it James Baga and then to Senator Amini. I got the letter from them. Yes, I'm from Adama. I got a letter,
You have stayed so long without coming. You have stayed so long. The difference It's over 15 years now.
On this why?
They have been dismissed for 15 years. And it is only now that we feel you want to come and...
It's not only now, sir. I've been putting appeals since ever. I put this appeal through First Provost Office, and I put it through DRG, Finance and Administration.
We have copies of the
I have the copies of them, but I don't, it's not available yet. And I put it to Police Service Commission, which is early last year.
Early last year, that's 14 years ago.
Yes. Then this year, I put it to Senate.
To the police, please, we need a copy of that.
You get it, sir.
Of that court martial. And to you, sir, I can't ask you to take it back. Since 2015, are you going to go back to police college?
Yes, sir, it's opportunity given to me.
Eh?
Yes, sir, it's opportunity given to me.
You should take me back to police college and learn police work again.
Yes, sir.
Well, that's fine. But
At 45.
at 45 years. But to be honest with you, there's just nothing. I'm conferring with my colleagues and I'm asking myself, what can we do for you? If this matter was like 5 years ago, maybe 6 years ago, we can probably be looking at the police. Well, does it have any other matter before any disciplinary issue on him before this matter?
According to the room trial, there was no prior.
Okay, so this is the first one. So it would have been easy for us because there are no prior matter against you to say, let them take it back or something of that nature. But for 15 years, this committee cannot just impose you on that because you slept in your rights for 15 years. If you came 5 years ago, if you came 6 years ago, perhaps we can look at it differently. But for 15 years, I don't think it's something that we would like to do, to ask the police to take it back after 15 years. You've been a civilian for 15 years. It's as if you just suddenly woke up and said, oh, you know what, let me go to the Senate and ask for remedy. Because there were no prior matters against him, and because it's not as that the gun disappeared, what can the police do for him? How many years did you serve?
I was enlisted in 2022.
How many years did you serve, sir?
I served 8 years.
8 years?
Yes.
Is that enough for retirement? I'm looking at that area, you can ask them to commit your dismissal to retirement. You can't even do that because you serve for 8 years. This is why we say it's waited for too long. You've taken all the remedies away from our hands.
So I'm sorry about that.
No, it's not my sorrow. It's not my sorrow. I'm just explaining to you why our hands are tied. Because I'm looking at every angle where we can come to your aid. Because I can't ask them to give you a retirement now because you are not qualified for retirement age.
Sir, please, I'm pleading. I still have some years to serve.
Yeah, but for 15 years, asking to go back to police, I just have a question. Cynical, if you will, because I'm not going to say take it back to police college to go and be amongst 17-year-old, 18-year-old, 19-year-old. Come on now, that's 25. You put that your lecturers there.
I don't have anything to say than to academics. So I've been instated many years after.
It doesn't wait the appeals. You waited 15 years. You waited 15 years. In law, you don't even you're out of courts.
Sir, I waited 15 years. I waited 15 years to I waited 15 years to appeal to the Senate, but to the police force another.
No, you can't be appealing to the same people who said no, 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 no. And so I went to court, and court dismissed my case. I'm going to the same court again. They'll be throwing it in the dustbin until I go up on appeal court.
Because the idea did not come to me at that time.
Anyway,
except of course if you have anything to say,
Yes, sir. I don't have anything more to say.
do you anything you can really do? What do you can do to ameliorate the situation, other than having him back? What can police do? Is there any entitlement? Is there anything it's entitled to? Is there anything it's entitled to?
He was dismissed. He was dismissed.
So there was a solution. All right. Let's have a question. All right. The committee haven't considered this matter, and we come to the view that the matter was brought before the police, and it was investigated, and it was court-martialed, and was dismissed as a result. But it took 15 plus years for the complainant to come before the Senate, or before any other body for that matter, not even before any law court, to make his case. And so it's difficult for this committee to recommend making another recommendation when he's not even qualified now for pension, because according to the complainant, he only served 8 years before the dismissal. And having waited for over 15 years before he brought up this case, there's really nothing he can do other than to uphold the decision of the police that dismissed him. And so the case before us is dismissed. Next.
Distinguished Chairman and members of the committee, the third matter is a petition from EX-CPL Samuel Emmanuel against Nigerian Police Force. Samuel Emmanuel.
I, ex-corporal Emmanuel Samuel, do solemnly swear that the evidence I shall give before this distinguished committee shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God.
All right. I'm reading here a letter from the police, from the Inspector General of Police, dated 9th of December 2025. It says the petitioner was a member of the Nigerian Police Force before he was dismissed in 2010. And his last place of service was 35 PMF while he was on special duty in Edo State. That the appellant never wrote to the police authorities before heading to the Senate, and that they received the petition and they have requested the orderly proceedings and see police comments and investigation report that form the basis of a dismissal. They are still expecting the petition from a Edo State Police Command for them to have proper response to this petition. Is that still the position of the police?
Yes, sir.
Is that the first hearing? This being the first mentioning of the case, and not the police not being able to prosecute this matter or to defend this matter because they are expecting more information from we need for them to respond to this matter. And that will be the decision of this committee. Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. Next.
The fourth case is a petition from Captain NWANOSIKE. Captain NWANOSIKE Joseph, EKWENSI versus Nigerian. NWANOSIKE is present, Nigerian is not present. This is the first hearing of the case.
Who is here?
The petitioner, Captain NWANOSIKE.
Okay, the petitioner is here. Please, I don't want to waste our time. This is the first, sit down. This is the first.
Yes, sir.
The other,
from 4 to
WUDIL Joseph EKWENSI, right?
yes, sir.
Okay. ALHAJI TURAKI.
Yes, sir.
Okay. CHUKWUDOLUE. Okay. OMONIYI, ALABA. Okay. Now, Railway wrote a letter.
Yes, sir.
Railway wrote a letter. The customs are not here.
Not coming, no.
Okay. The Nigerian Army of those two places are not here. And this is the first hearing of all of them.
For TURAKI, this is the second hearing.
TURAKI?
Yes, at the first hearing, Army appeared. But the petitioner did not appear.
Oh, okay. So, again, I just want to adjourn this case to EMMAS for the reason that if I put you there, the other person is not there, and this is the first hearing, or like the clerk says, when the army came, the petitioner didn't come. Now petitioner is here, army is not here. So if we accorded the army the opportunity to adjourn the case because the petitioner was not here, then we must also accord the army now that opportunity now that they're not here, the petitioner is here. So we're going to adjourn that's WUDIL Joseph EKWENSI versus Nigerian Army, ALHAJI TURAKI versus Nigerian Army, JUDE CHUKWUDOLUE for the Nigerian Customs Services, OMONIYI OGUTUGA versus Nigerian Road Corporation. This matter? Yes. What is the what's the name? Clerk, this matter I have one, see, the third hearing, petitioner said that this is the third hearing.
This second hearing.
This second, not third.
The second hearing.
I was invited last year. And this year, this is my job calling God's time. Last month.
So many cases, sir, we have no choice but to adjourn this matter, all of them, these ones I just mentioned, for the reasons that the other parties not here. We always try to accord parties the opportunity to be heard, for them to state their cases before any decision is taken. And like I said before, there's one of you who, the petitioner, normally when the petitioner brings the petition and it's not your business, but we didn't dismiss. We left it be and adjourned. So we have to adjourn the other cases also because the respondents are not here. So sit down. I'm going to take a particular note of your case, all right? But we are not counting the one that is selling itself how to adjourn because the seller was bereaved at the time, and so we couldn't really see that much. And so it's the second time. But still, we will make sure that that we give you expedited hearing when it's scheduled. All right? So do you all understand? Okay. So therefore, having exhausted the activities of today and our schedule, this committee hereby stands adjourned Thursday.
but not for this case. So. Stop it.
Pak